Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, May 18th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. The second edition of Tim Gardner's Puerto Rico Pro is right around the corner. And that means there's still plenty of time for you to cash out your 401k and bet the house on Auguste. After last year's triumphant return, Auguste spent his entire offseason training like a man determined to prove that his 2015 campaign was only just the beginning. When he shows up and really nails his conditioning, Auguste has the potential to be as good as anyone in the 212 division. And if he can harness all that ability, like we saw him at last year's Tampa Pro do just that, I'm not sure if there's anyone up there in that lineup that's going to be able to stop him. I don't think there's an athlete in any division riding a higher wave than Latorya right now. After unseating Nicole Wilkins to capture her first Olympia title last year, the reigning queen of figure showed up and took care of business in the early part of the season with two dominating performances at the Arnold Classic and Arnold Australia. After taking a little time off to refuel the ship, Watts is already back in Terminator mode as she heads into the Olympia looking to defend her title for the very first time. From a structural standpoint, I'm not sure if there's a more gifted athlete in any division, specifically figure. And when you couple that with all the talent and the work ethic that just won't quit, you get what could potentially be the most dominant champion of her era. But as we know, legacies aren't made overnight. They're earned one painstaking step at a time. And a few months from now, we'll find out if she's ready to rise to the occasion and take her next major step forward. While most of the figure world has been showering Latorya with love, Candace Lewis has been busy doing what she does best: eating clean, training dirty, and getting results. Very quietly, Lewis has had already one heck of a season, pulling in 2 top 5 finishes and a win at the Phil Heath Classic. When it comes to just pure, unadulterated talent and genetic gifts, Lewis is right up there in the Latorya category of athletes who are just on an entirely different level. And when you consider that she's placed top 6 or higher at the Arnold or Olympia an astounding 7 times since 2013, you'd have to be crazy not to have her on your list of true contenders. In the world of sport, doing the impossible is more of a common occurrence than we care to realize. So I certainly won't be the one to put it past the talented Miss Lewis to make some magic happen at this year's Olympia. There has been exactly one person to have legs so legendary that they rode them to 10 Olympia titles. And that person is the one and only Kayle. Over the weekend, Iris was spotted in the gym putting herself through the paces of another legendary leg workout as she slowly but surely rounds herself back into that dominant Kayle form. After making the announcement earlier in the year that she was indeed planning a comeback to the stage, Iris has still been pretty much tight-lipped on when it exactly is that we might see the woman who is undoubtedly the greatest female bodybuilder of all time. But you can be certain that whenever or wherever she decides to show up, it means everyone else there will officially all be entered into a battle for second place. The term work in progress seems to fit lock and step with what it means to truly be a bodybuilder. And I'm not sure if there's anyone in the game right now dedicating more time to finding new ways to work and progress than John Meadows. After starting this year off strong by making his first career Arnold Classic appearance, the Mountain Dog has been hitting the gym in all-out attack mode as he prepares to enter into Phase 2 of his contest season. So far, in his first 2 seasons, we've seen Meadows somehow manage to continually suck all the way down to make weight in the 212 class. But after a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of eating, and a whole lot of growing, it makes you wonder whether or not he'd be better suited trying his hand in the open class, where he can hit the stage with that grain train running at full tilt. But no matter what it is that he ends up doing, I can tell you this: the next time we see him, we're going to get the absolute very best that John Meadows has to offer. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1. Woo!